You guys are flying. You're going over 100 miles an hour down the metro.
Can I please get a warning? Please. But if I was a cop and the person told me, I'll be like, I might have slapped him like, and I want to give you.
I don't want to slap
so fucking bad. But you told me that your license, you just got your license back. I ain't gonna get your license.
I've seen one too many bodies.
I promise I won't do it again.
I've seen one too many bodies, man. You know how many of those
Young Thug's new song Money on Money just got him into serious trouble. Headlines broke with news that the state of Georgia filed a motion to revoke his probation and send him back to jail. Why? Because of a few controversial lyrics in the track. One line says, "Brody, you a rat, twin, you a pack," and another says, "These guys telling for nothing," and "I gotta be the one calling them friends." The lyrics quickly went viral, with many pointing out that they could be a clear violation of the conditions of his probation. The heat got so intense that Young Thug had to speak on it directly in an interview.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
But the song didn't just go viral, it landed Young Thug in even more trouble. News outlets reported Young Thug's legal problems aren't over. Atlanta police are keeping a close eye on him even after his release from jail. And it didn't. When Young Thug tweeted, "If you're a rapper and you are a rat, you gotta just gospel twin." That post quickly blew up, not because of the tweet itself, but because of one fan's brutal reply. Fan tweeted, "You're literally not even legally allowed to rap about gangster stuff anymore. Bro, go do gospel." That reply got over 100,000 likes and more than 3 million views. And the worst part, it caught the attention of law enforcement. To make things worse, when Gunna signed his plea deal back in 2022, Young Thug reportedly found out from the judge and started banging his head on the table in frustration. That moment said it all. Now fans are saying what the courts are thinking. There's no way Young Thug stays out of jail while also staying a rapper. Because the type of lyrics that keep fans hyped, those same lyrics keep violating his probation. And the wildest part, DJ Academics called it. Right after Thug was released, Academics warned that the court's conditions were basically a setup to send him back. He said they're just waiting for him to mess up. And here's the scary part. If Young Thug is found guilty of violating his probation again, he could face up to 20 years in prison.
I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and is doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me, it's like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about it. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight, so we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
But what really sent the internet into a frenzy was a wild new report. Wack 100 claims he has 2 hours of footage showing Gunna telling on Young Thug during an interrogation. The claim alone had fans and bloggers in a chokehold, and it sparked serious rumors that the feds might be gearing up for another YSL RICO trial.
Hey Gunna, listen, I'm putting it together. I'm gonna give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. I'm gonna give you some time though, Gunna, for you to go ahead on and confess to the world about all the telling you did. You know that interrogation? Yeah, guess who got it? 2 hours? Boy, you was in there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him record him. You know what I'm talking about.
Now, fans investigated through the Fed files and they found the unused evidence against Young Thug, but there's also all the new probation violation evidence that I'm about to share. As when you combine it together, Young Thug's entire life is now in jeopardy. Listen closely. Now, 1 week into Young Thug being free, he tweeted, "Vom, let's drop one on these rats," with the name Wom referring to Lil Baby, who's been firm on dissing Gunna for snitching out of the YSL trial. Lil Baby responded to Young Thug, "We should." And the next day, Thug tweeted, "Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy." This got the attention of Gunna and his brother. Gunna's brother replied, "Trust and believe the feeling is mutual." But then later on that night, Young Thug linked up with T posting on Instagram where he clearly says that he is home and that he did it the right way. Sneak dissing Gunna.
Hey man, what you gotta tell these people?
Back. Back.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my rap.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
Young Thug made it loud and clear he wanted Gunna to know that he did it the right way. Even T.I. backed him publicly, standing by his side, but fans weren't having it. They flooded Thug's comments warning him to chill with the trolling, and sneak disses toward Gunna saying it could seriously backfire legally. Thug didn't seem to care. That same night, he posted another video from the studio flexing his jewelry and celebrating his freedom like nothing could touch him.
Yeah, that's some pounds, Pete.
How much you want away, Pete?
You go pound. Go pound. Go big bag. In that bag. That's it. Go ahead.
Now the trolling didn't stop here. Academics would then randomly get information that Young Thug was making several calls while in jail to rappers, telling them all to avoid Gunna.
Streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give up, if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers that just won't call their names. Just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out, they're chilling away. Thug got out, Gunna kinda hot. Ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but
the real question Eastwo leaked that info to academics in the first place. Fans believe it was intentional, that Young Thug wanted the public to know even if he couldn't legally say it himself. With Thug continuing to diss and troll Gunna, it finally reached a point where Gunna responded but directly. Instead, his lawyer stepped in, releasing a statement that read, "I was Gunna's attorney, but I'm not speaking on his behalf. This post is solely to set the record straight. Gunna did not cooperate and he did nothing and said nothing to hurt Young Thug's case."
And you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein Hyder and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Gunna spent 8 months in jail before being released in December 2022 after entering an Alford plea deal. That plea meant he didn't admit guilt but accepted a conviction, and importantly, it couldn't be used against Young Thug in court. Gunna was never listed as a witness, and he walked out with a 5-year suspended sentence, no reporting, no travel or living restrictions, and no probation. In the 2 years since Gunna has toured the world, gained international fame, and earned millions. Meanwhile, Young Thug sat behind bars for 30 months before eventually pleading guilty under a nolo contender plea. He was handed 15 years of probation with strict reporting requirements and can't even live in Atlanta. Gunna's legal team made it clear. Anyone still calling him a snitch needs to move on. Enough is enough, they said, but Gunna isn't. Just asking, he's trying to erase the label entirely. Then everything changed. A viral tweet popped off just days later saying, "Once y'all learn the effects of Gunna snitching in that YSL trial, you'll understand why Thug and Baby will never mess with him again. I'm about to break it down." Right after that, things escalated even more. The Atlanta Police Department dropped a bombshell. The head of Georgia's gang unit said they were preparing to defend against a potential 4PF RICO case, and the paperwork specifically name-dropped Lil Baby, and it got worse in court. During a hearing, an investigator took the stand and revealed chilling wiretap evidence. On one of the calls, someone claimed that Lil Baby had tickets on people's heads, meaning there was money out for hits. Whoever carried it out would collect the reward. It's eerily similar to what prosecutors once alleged about Lil Durk in that murder-for-hire case.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders?
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested? And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
This caught the attention of Snoop Dogg, who tweeted, "First Young Thug, now Lil Baby looks like the Atlanta DA is playing y'all. Atlanta rappers better be careful." Shortly after, a major update made headlines. Lil Baby was taken to county jail for questioning in connection to the deaths of Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. Police are now wondering why he decided to shut down his label 4PF right after the crime happened.
Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of two teen-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Little Baby to come by my tacos up.
It was later revealed that Lil Baby shut down his record label 4PF to avoid it being labeled as a street gang by authorities. But making that move while he was already under investigation might have been the worst timing possible.
First 4 pockets full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police. It's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
To fully understand the case, it's important to look at what the police are saying. According to reports, the Atlanta Police Department is pointing fingers at Lil Baby, claiming his actions played a role in the deaths of 2 young men last summer. At a press conference on Wednesday, officials announced that 7 people had been arrested in connection to the deaths of Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. Major Ralph explained that the violence stemmed from a team dispute that began at Lil Baby's music video shoot last May, where 3 people were injured. He firmly stated that their team will work tirelessly to hold people accountable, clearly referring to Lil Baby.
The investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
While Lil Baby was filming a music video on an ops block right outside a taco shop, a woman who later appeared in a news clip posted on Facebook that he was at her taco stand 3 cars, deep shooting a video.
Where y'all at? We over here kicking it. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it, that slapping taco. Baby, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, Cause you already know how he doing this slapping tacos, baby.
That's actually how the ops found out Lil Baby was there. According to police, they had no idea he was in the area until they saw the Facebook video. That clip got their attention, and they showed up with guns, forcing everyone to clear the scene. But the big question is, why are the feds blaming Lil Baby for this if he didn't fire a weapon or even post the video? That's when a viral comment started spreading. The Atlanta doc couldn't take down Young Thug, so now she's coming for Lil Baby. She's trying to make an example out of rappers who are giving their cruise money fame and resources that end up tied to street crimes. And what makes it even more obvious, the feds had already warned the public on the news that Lil Baby was being looked at in connection to Atlanta's street violence even before all this.
An in-depth investigation. Recent months you've had 2 high-profile racketeering cases. There are going to be more.
Over the next 60 days, you'll see 2 more.
DJ Academics later revealed what many fans had started to suspect, that the Atlanta Daphne Willis was setting a trap, and it didn't take long to see the results. Just 1 week after that claim, Lil Baby was suddenly arrested on a Monday night for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit. He was then taken to the Clark County Detention Center, making it clear that this might have all been part of a bigger plan to take him down.
I need 20 bands, call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy, call the number for me. They locking me up for a but I got license. Security, I need 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I need 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 9:10. Nah, check me good. I got a in my nuts. Check me good. You on the camera? I got a in my nuts. Check me good. I got a. All right, y'all let me in that car. Shoot myself in the head. Y'all fire.
Just a year ago, DJ Academics revealed during a live stream that he had seen official documents showing 4PF listed on the same RICO file as YSL. That meant there was a list, and if the authorities were going in order, YSL was first, and 4PF was next.
I'm gonna tell you some things that you're gonna have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug, she got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay, we got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Durk, especially after Vaughn died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we won't get Durk eventually. Doing the math, you see why Lil Baby is moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county state watch.
This has some fans thinking for over 5 years, Lil Baby, Gunna, and Young Thug were an unbeatable trio. But now only Thug and Lil Baby are facing serious charges while Gunna seems untouched. It's making people wonder if Gunna played a bigger role in how things turned out. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments.